Hey everyone, this is Father Christopher. This next activity we're going to do is much more involved than the other ones we've done so far. So this one is going to be especially a video for our parents, explaining how to do this activity with your kids. If you'll turn to page 124 in your books, called Jesus Our Passover Lamb, you can find it on this page. And it explains it a little bit, but you'll really need to see your children's book of activities to understand how this activity works. Because there's an activity for the older kids as well as for the younger kids. So we're going to go over that step by step. This one for the older kids goes from pages 114 in their book all the way up to 127. So it starts here on page 114. So you have English and Spanish all the way up to 126 and 127 in their books. What this is meant to be for older kids is simply reading with them and then answering the questions at the end. Or you can just have your kids read them and then have them fill in the blank at the very end. But I think this is best done as a family. So you can work together on this. So you can read the various parts. And the idea is you're trying to see the continuity. So the way that the old and the new come together in Jesus, who is the Passover lamb. So Old Testament, you have a lamb for sacrifice. New Testament, Jesus is that lamb for sacrifice. Old Testament, the lamb is to save the firstborn of each family. New Testament, the lamb, which is Jesus, saves all of us from our sin and brokenness. So for the older kids, it's those pages from 114 all the way up to 126 and 127. There's some beautiful illustrations and things you can do with your kids, but just take the time to go through each one step by step. However, for the children who are younger, there's a whole nother set of activities for them in their books. And this is really cool. They actually have little booklets built up within the book for each of the kids. So if you go to page 129, now this would be the Spanish version, but what you do is you pull out of these various pages, the next 4 pages, and you'll make a booklet for the kids. So it has little coloring activities or things they can fill in. But if you take all of them together, so we'll do this with the English version then. Let me pull it out. So in your books, it's page 137 on through like 145, something like that. So what you'll do is in your books, you'll take the time to pull out these pages, and there is, hopefully, please rip, yes, it's ripping like it's supposed to. Woohoo! It worked. Awesome. So you pull those out, and for the kids who speak English, or the ones you're teaching who speak English better than Spanish, you make a little booklet, just like that. And then you can staple the end if you wish, but each page is a different activity. So they can color the front, and then you can go through each page with your kids. It's really kind of cool. I'm a fan of this kind of stuff. And then they have little activities they can do to deeply, more fully understand what is taking place. They even got like a maze. This is cool stuff. I'm a fan. And different things that they can fill in all throughout the course of this little booklet. And then these kids can hold on to their booklet. So that would be the end of the activity, but it's going to take some time to go through the booklet with the little ones or to go through these pages with the older kids. However, I think it should be really good in understanding how the old and the new come together, and even for you as parents to understand how the two come together. God bless, and I hope this activity really helps you understand better how Jesus is the Paschal Lamb, or the Lamb of God.